Hi everybody. Um, I'm here today to make a stream on Hex. Hex.
stream on
Yesterday I received Andy from Chicago on the stream, and we tried to make some analysis of the X game he played recently, and particularly the game he lost, to see if we can improve something in his games. But due to an internet issue, I wasn't able to record the video. So I just want to make a summary of what we said yesterday. So let's take the hex game of Andy. We're gonna pick the first one where he actually lost against Krello. I will go on the analyzer. Okay. So first, I just gonna recall the rules of hex for players who just come on the street and doesn't know how to play. It's really, really, really simple, even easier than Twixt in terms of rules. You just play in the hexagons, and the goal of black is to connect the top side to the bottom side, and the goal of white to connect the left side to the right side. So just for instance, if black can do something like this, he will win the game. And finally, that's all with the rules, except the fact that we are also playing with the swap rule, like in Twixt. It means that the very first move here, played by black, uh, white can decide to swap and to take this move. And then if white take the move, it will be black to continue the game. Okay, so in this position, Credo start there, and the white didn't swap. He just played classically. Let's see the game. Okay, okay, okay. At this point, I had something to say. First, I wanna just recall the three laws of connection game that I talked in a previous stream on Twixt, since X and Twixt are connection games. The laws of connection games are viable on Twixt, but also on Hex. The first law of connection games was this one. Let's say that you want to connect the left to the right. If you play a move that secures the connection on the left, try to play the move which secures the connection on the left but also will help you the most to connect on the right. The second law is you always try to have two ideas in your mind. It means two ideas of possible paths to connect, let's say, the left to the right. If you have only one path, it will be easy for your opponent to block it. If you have two possible passes, if you block one, you're going to use the other one. And the third law of connection games is to always think about the forced exchange. If you see that you can play a move where the opponent is directly obliged to answer, and if this exchange is improving the board for yourself, then start with playing the exchange. In this position, um, we can see that white played this, and I don't really like this move. I had another move in mind, which is related to one of the three laws. If you want to try the move by yourself, you can pause the video and try to find it. Okay, so the move we talked yesterday, instead of going in this sequence, where, as you can see, black trapped white, we could start all this sequence with this move. This move is basically a forced exchange if black answers this. And if black answers this, there is no problem for you since you can just go on the left. The idea of this move is that it's also related to the second law of connection games, since you are saying that these two stones are okay connected, and you can reach the right side or going there or going there. It means that if black plays here, you can go either here, either there, and you are connected to the right, okay? So let's see if you are connected to the left. To the left, you have multiple ideas. You can go either like this or like this. It means that you will have multiple options. Let's see what black can do. We just say that on the right, it's okay for white. If black play there, white answer there. If black play there, white answer there. And white is okay on the right side. What about if black plays something like there? You can just answer something like this. Uh, well, the idea of this move is that you won't have all the problems that you get in the real game uh, playing this move, which is maybe a little too naive to me, where you just try to go on the left side, but you are forgetting something. Okay, black is cutting there. Now you say, okay, if I don't go here, black will just win in a row, so I need to do something. At this point, maybe this move is still possible. Um, Still possible, but maybe not that obvious. But still preferable that just the continuation played by white. Here we can see that white is trapped actually. Okay, so this was the first game that we just talked about yesterday. Um, just saying that this move uh, shouldn't be missed by white. The second game of Andy we analyzed was this one against Piotr. Let's see how we start. Okay, so black Piotr start with this move, which is a really strong move in the center, and I think it was a good move to swap, as you can see. White swapped the move, then black played there. Okay, after this move, already I had a comment. Um, can you see that this move is related to the second law of Twixt? The fact that you are building only one possible path, you are trying to win directly in a row like this. And when you see the continuation of the game, we just could ask, why didn't you play this move, your third move, directly? As you can see, after this move, it just visually seems that the position is far better for white than with the other move. Since now you don't have only one pass, you have actually four ideas in your mind. You can try to win either like this, just in a row, or like this, or like this, or even like this. It means that you have something like four ideas actually, instead of just one. Let's say let's see the continuation. Okay, uh, this move, we talked about this move. It's absolutely related to the first law of connection game. You are trying to connect on the left side. You of course securing the connection of the left side. But was it possible to play something which is also securing the connection of the left side, but who can maybe help you to connect on the right side? If you want, you can pause the video and try to find another move than this one. So what I said yesterday is that just this move uh, is probably just far better. It's also helping you to connect on the left, but it will help you also to connect on the right. And you can also maybe play this or even this. Well, there are multiple moves that you can study in this position, but visually I would say that this move is just too much on the left and is forgetting the right. And so that the move is not balanced and you're gonna pay this. And we can see the game. There, white is playing classical exchange, where you just block there, and after this, you get just gonna play there, and just imagine that black is blocked, but no, because of this really classical answer. And as you can see, uh, if white play this, black can play there, and if white play this, black can play there, which is also a very classical sequence. Black can win like this, or black can win like this. Um, the most important thing in this position is to see that if this white piece wasn't there, but just let's say here, okay, uh, it's not working because white could play this. Black could not play there since the white piece would be there, and you can just play here. If I remember if white is not there but there. So all of this is not working for black if this piece was played more balanced. Okay, let's talk about the next one. We studied the game, a really interesting game played with David Bush. So Andy started with this, and David swapped. Okay. Okay. This is the moment. Uh, okay, both player played something which has sense to me. In this point, again, Andy choose a move which is really securing the bottom, but is not helping him at all to connect on the top. If you want, you can try to pause the video and find a move which is more balanced between the top and the bottom, and who could help you to connect the bottom but also the top. And what I mean is a move in this area, of course. Okay, there are many other moves interesting, but just if you want to secure here the connection, uh, what could be the move? You can pause the video. I will give the answer now. Okay, the move I wanted to talk about is this one, which is also really strong on the bottom, since you have two stones there, and white has no stone in the middle. So you are really strong on the bottom. But I will now show you the difference between the game played uh, and if Andy played this move. Um, Here, white play this, black, white, black, white. At this point, as you can see, white secured the top right. White is connected to the right side there. And after this, we can see that white is really going to the left also. It won't be hard for him to just go in a line or connect to this stone and connect to the left side. So black is probably lost actually. Just see if we play the same variation with this move. As you can see now, white is not connected to the top right. Since black can play there, white connect, and black play this. Okay? At this point, white is not connected to the right side. So it was locally better to play a more balanced move than the move played in the game. Moreover, after, let's say that you play this move, and black answer this, at this point, there is a command that we can say about the second law of Twig, this one, the second law of connection game, sorry, trying to have two ideas. Uh, the move played give only one possible path. You are trying to win from the top left. You reach your three stones and then you go to uh, the bottom side. But black could play something else who could give him two possible passes. You can pause the video and try to find a move. Okay, the move I wanted to talk about is this one. As you can see, it's not a direct connection, but the idea will be, okay, I'm reinforcing my top, and I'm still capable to connect to the bottom. If white play there, I will go there, and if white play there, I will go there. Okay? So I guess this is two mistakes in a row for black. First, he had to play this, and second, he had to play there. He can also play there directly. It's really strong. But playing too basic, trying to just make a line and hoping that you're gonna win easily like this is never working in X and in connection games in general, because your opponent will just block you easily. Okay, and we're gonna end this stream with last game, a game played with CDG. Okay, let's see the game. Okay, so CDG started with this and he swapped. Okay, here we can make a comment. At this point, white could play here directly, but he chose to make like a forced exchange, and I'm not sure that this exchange is actually good. When you make an exchange, just remember that this exchange needs to be better for you than your opponent. So if in this position, if you don't play here directly as white, it means that you think that this position is better for black than this one. You prefer for you to play first this exchange and then connect in the middle. I'm not really sure that this exchange is better for white than black actually. I would prefer to play directly there. Finally, in this game, I just want to talk about this move because it's something interesting. When you see that your opponent is trying to just make a line and win, you need to block him. You need to make a block. You can make some long block, some short block, being far or not to the opponent pieces. Here, Andy decided to play at this place, and I asked him why he did not just play there. Uh, to me, it seems just better. You block your opponent directly, and you have more space behind to reach the left. Let's see, uh, let's see the game. After this move, black just go there. Um, this is basically forced for white, because if he's trying to play just something else, black will just be connected on the bottom. Even this is not working. So this is just well, this is forced, okay. Now black is going on the right side, and after this, sadly, black is not even forced to answer to this move, and he's just securing the top, since white is forced to block on the left, because if white block on the right, you have again this pattern that you need to remember. It's a ladder escape, okay? If black play this, it's not good for black, but black will play there, and this is the famous two possible passes. Black can play uh, here, and he's connected, or if white play there, black gonna play there. Okay, so in the game, Andy decided to block the left side, but now, as you can see, you give the possibility to black to just make this jump when he wants, and he made it there, and white resigned because of this sequence, which is forced. It's a forced sequence, and black is just winning in a row. Okay, so that's all for this game analysis of Andy. Um, we just talked about four of his recent loss, and we tried to make this analysis strategically. We did not really study some tactics, and we always try to remember the three laws of connection games and see if he really respected well these laws or not. And we saw that at multiple moments he did not respect the three laws, and he paid it with a loss in the games. Well, that's all for this short video. See you soon. Bye bye.